Today we're talking about products that just did not work for us whatsoever. We were really hoping that they would work for us. One or two of the products I still do have and I still use, but I don't really like them, so I am in the market of buying a new one and transitioning. The first on that list, which is what we still use but I really don't like, is our diaper pail. So we have the Ubbi diaper pail, and it was perfect for the first 4 to 5 months before Dominic actually started solids. So it worked really well till he started solids. It is a fantastic wet diaper pail. That is it. You really shouldn't put any poopy diapers in there, because the minute you open that up, the smell is like poop marinating on the side of the road for 10 days and you bring it into your house and it's fantastic. No, it's horrible. So the Ubbi pail, it looks pretty. It is really practical. I liked the fact that you just use your regular garbage bags. That's the word I'm looking for. You use your regular garbage bags, so you don't have to go out and buy specialty bags for it. That's why I did get it. But there is no smell barrier. So the minute you open that up, you just smell it. And if you accidentally leave it open, your entire house smells it, because it just slowly seeps out of the baby's room. So that is the first one that just did not work for us. We are still using it because I just can't bring myself to spend another $80 on another diaper pail. I don't know if it'll work or not. But if you have an amazing diaper pail and you absolutely love it, please leave the comment below and let me know what it is, because I am on the hunt for a new one. Next one, number 2, is our food maker. Oh my goodness, I was so excited about this. I was like, yes, I'm going to make my baby's food every month. I'll make a bunch, freeze it, and then he'll have it that month. Well, then reality hit, and I attempted to use the food maker once. We have the Baby Brezza all-in-one food steamer blender. I used it and I just did not like the consistency. I tried it with apples and I tried it with carrots. Probably should have tried it with something else, but at that point I had already used it 3 times and I just did not like the consistency of the blend that it did. And it does say all-in-one, and I don't know if maybe it's because I don't really know how to use it that well, but after I steamed it, it was supposed to blend it and it didn't. So I had to sit there and keep pressing the button until it blended, and it just didn't work. I'm sure there's a lot of moms out there that it is incredible for them. It works so well for them, but it just didn't work for us. I did not have the time to make his food as much as I wanted to. Not to mention, I don't buy a lot of different varieties of food. So for me, and I don't know how to cook a lot of varieties of food. I don't do the cooking in our household. My husband does. But it just didn't work. So I switched over to Little Spoon. I was like, it will be so much easier and he will get so many more varieties of different types of food if I did it that way, and he's still getting a healthy food that's freshly made. And I will leave the link to Little Spoon in the description below as well. But the food maker just didn't work out for us. Number 3 is my first diaper bag. I was obsessed with this diaper bag. I was like, oh, it's nice and big, it'll hold a lot of stuff in it. This was before I knew anything. I did not know really what I would be carrying in my diaper bag. how hard it would be to fish things out of a diaper bag. So I will leave a picture of the diaper bag right here. I don't know the name of it. It was through Amazon, but I didn't like it. And I felt awful because I got it as a baby shower gift, and I feel awful that I'm not using it anymore, but it was just so hard to use. So it's a zipper backpack that you basically put all of your stuff on top and then you zipper it closed. Well, everything on the bottom just kind of gets lost and you forget that it's in there. And by the end of the week, you're just throwing more stuff in it. And if you have to empty out that diaper bag, you find that you had 10 diapers that you didn't know were in there. You have 8 pairs of clothing, you have 6 blankets, and you're like, oh my goodness, no wonder why this bag is so heavy. But then you didn't know that it was in there. So I switched to my Jujube Be Right Back, and I absolutely love that backpack. Oh my goodness. It opens up like a suitcase. It is fantastic. I will leave the link to my diaper bag review so you can see how it is. And still to this day, I've had it for I think 2 months now. I absolutely love that backpack. So when you're in a market for a backpack or a diaper bag, be sure that you're able to open it up really big and be able to see what's underneath easily. Even if you have a top open bag, maybe if you get a bag organizer so everything is standing up so you can see everything that you have in your bag, because if you can't see it, you're not going to use it and you can't get to it easily. And if you have a baby that's crawling away from you when you're trying to use the diaper or trying to put a new diaper on, and you have to go and rummage through this bag for a new diaper, or you have a crying baby and you're trying to rummage through a bag, it's just very frustrating for me particularly. So that's why it just didn't work out for us. Next were Pampers. So we were using Huggies at the hospital, and when we came home, I had a bunch of Pampers. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just use these till they run out. And I put them on him, and he broke out in a diaper rash almost immediately. It was about a half hour after I'd put it on him, and he was crying and he was really, really fussy. So I was like, oh, well, maybe he wet his diaper, and he did a little bit. So I changed him, and when I opened up that diaper, oh my goodness, I felt so horrible. So this little guy was, I think, like 3 weeks old, and his entire bottom was just tomato red. Oh, I felt so awful. So Pampers I was not able to use, but thank goodness for Target and their return policy. Target took back all of my Pampers and just gave me a merchandise gift card, so I was able to use that to then get Huggies. And now we actually use the Kirkland brand, which I love so much. And if you are in the market for a good diaper and you have a Costco membership, I would definitely recommend Kirkland brand. They're very cheap, they hold a lot of pee, and I have not had, knock on wood, I have not had one blowout since I started using the Kirkland brand the Kirkland brand diapers. Tip for that. And then my sterilizer. Oh my goodness, I wanted this sterilizer so much, and it just didn't work out. I used it for about a month, and after that I just stopped using it. Don't get me wrong, it was fantastic for the first month. So to sterilize everything, it was great because it sterilizes it and dries it. So by the time it is done, it is ready to be put away. I loved that feature of it. It was a one-step process, and it was great. But in all reality, when you are in life, it is just so hard to continuously sterilize something. And now that he's older, I don't really sterilize anything anymore. We wash it really good, and we still put it in a bucket of soapy water, hot soapy water, to remove anything, and we'll leave it in the bucket for about, I don't know, maybe like a half hour, just to kind of get it all nice and soapy, and then we just wash it and we put it on our little Boone drying mats and we're good. But if you have another mom friend that is pregnant or having a baby on offset of you, I would recommend getting one and sharing it between the households if you can, because it is very expensive. And then on the flip side of that, you can always just use the microwave steam bags. They are amazing. I have so many moms that still use them, and it is really easy. You just put your parts in there, throw them in the microwave, and then you have to take it out and dry them, but that's okay. It just became so cumbersome to put it all together. It just didn't work out for us. And I'm sure there's other moms out there that it does work out for. So if it does, it is awesome. I still love the idea of it, just the practicality of it just did not work for our family. And that's about it. Those are my couple products that just did not work for us. And again, if you can leave me a diaper pail idea in the description, that would be awesome. I am looking for one. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and I will be doing more review type of videos and our vlog and mommy tips and tricks on this channel. I'd love to have you here. And until next time, bye guys.